What are the goals for the week?
Just to try to get first place.
I like it.
We're so proud to announce the inaugural Canadian All Abilities Golf Championship to be conducted later this week, right here at the Humber Valley Golf Course.
How many players do we have in the field this week, and what are we expecting in terms of some of the storylines out of the competition side?
So we have 30 athletes from across Canada competing this week. It should be a pretty exciting tournament for us. We're excited about the field. There are some top athletes competing. We have Natasha Stasiuk and Kurtis Barkley, who just both won the Ontario Disability Championship last week.
Yep.
So we're excited to see what they can do here.
I think they're ranked like 6th and 12th in the world respectively right now. So pretty amazing storylines coming out of that. What has golf done for you in the last year and a half with, you know, all the crazy things that are happening in the world? What has it done for your mind?
It's been a really good place to stress, like get rid of all the stress that's happening in life. It's the only sport that I play that I can play with my able-bodied friends, my children. So me and my son, we get to play a lot of golf together. So one of the motivations behind getting my leg amputated was to do more things with my children because I just had no quality of life anymore. So being able to pick a sport, do it together, and kind of grow with them and learn the sport together has been fantastic.
Do you have any goals, or is it mostly just coming out and enjoying the time and enjoying the golf course?
I definitely want to enjoy the time in course. I do have personal goals. I want to play to my handicap, which I think that's everyone's goal when you go on the course. I don't ever set a placement, anything like that for my tournaments because I play against myself, not against the other competitors.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely looking forward to the tournament. It's my second world ranking tournament. It's only my second year playing golf. Lost my left leg due to recurring bone tumors in 2018 and just took the sport up last year. When they announced the Canadian Championship, I was really excited, just so you can see how you can kind of match up against the other competition for people with different abilities and everything like that. And last week I played in the provincial championships to try to get ready for this tournament here, and spent a lot of time on the putting green and just analyzing my game and probably overthinking it.
So 2 years ago, and you're playing a national tournament. That's a pretty cool feat in its own.
Thank you.
What are the most common barriers you face in terms of architecture, just navigating and getting around the course?
Sometimes you'll come across like a par 3. Some courses they'll have a curb, like a paved curb, the pavement with a curb, and sometimes it's difficult, not difficult, but it's a little out of the way to go, 100 yards and then come back on the fairway. There's a lot of golf courses in Florida that have that exact situation, but most of the golf courses that I've played on here and in the US are pretty good. You can pretty much navigate.
What are some of your 3 things that you need to do before the tournament starts on Thursday?
Stretch.
Okay.
Practice putting for one thing.
Okay.
And just swing the club as best as I could.
Partnership that we formed with Golf Canada is really just one example of the way the city is committed to improving our facilities and our services to improve inclusiveness and accessibility. So we're very pleased and honored to have this event and host this event, and can't wait to bring it back in a couple of years.
It was pretty eye-opening for me in terms of, what Golf Canada has done. To me, this is the perfect combination of an incredible event that needs to happen every year for these athletes, and the perfect venue to host the first event. And the city of Toronto has Humber Valley, which is screams inclusion to me. Like, we just, it's one of the more affordable public golf options in Toronto, and yeah, I think that combination of this event specifically with that golf course is what's going to make it so special and kind of kick off many more in years to come.
Yesterday I was caught thinking, like, how do you measure the impact and significance and the importance of this event to make sure that it gets sustained? And like, all I know after meeting Kenny Whitman and Chris Garner and Frank Peters, like, and Natasha Stasiuk as well, like, seeing the smiles on their faces and how much golf means to them. Like, you don't need those conversations around ROI and measurement of should this event exist or not. It's like, it's all right there in front of you when you're there. And they're so talented, and so my brain was like constantly battling yesterday because I know how frustrating it must have been to get that event launched, and I hope that it can really thrive because it needs to, and everybody there deserves a chance to compete for a national title.